The fastest way to lose respect in a room is not by being wrong, but by explaining too much. The moment you feel the need to justify yourself, you quietly tell everyone, I don't own this position. And once you don't own your position, someone else will. You were never trained for power. You were trained for safety. School rewarded explanations. Workplace rewarded politeness. Society rewarded people who don't make others uncomfortable. But authority has never been polite. Authority is assumed, not defended. Communication was never about words. It was always about status signals. When you over-explain, your nervous system is saying, I am below you. I need alignment. I am not sure I am allowed to say this. And humans respond to status faster than logic. They don't hear your reasoning. They feel your hesitation. That is why over-explaining backfires. Confident people don't rush to convince. So when you justify too much, the listener subconsciously thinks, if this needed so much explanation, maybe it isn't solid. Not because your idea is weak, but because your delivery is defensive. And defense always implies threat. Silence is not empty. Silence is pressure. When you stop explaining, the other person starts adjusting. They lean in, they fill the gap, they recalibrate around your frame. That is why leaders pause. That is why dominant personalities speak slowly. Authority feels calm, not urgent. Urgency belongs to those who need approval. Listen to the difference. I hope this doesn't sound rude, but I just feel like I need some space right now because versus I'm not available for that. No apology, no backstory, no emotional cushioning. Or this, I might be wrong, but I think maybe. Versus, that doesn't align with my view. Certainty doesn't attack, it simply stands. Most people don't over-explain to be understood. They over-explain to be liked. But respect and likability do not go in the same direction. The moment you prioritize comfort over clarity, you trade authority for acceptance. And acceptance is fragile. Authority is stable. So adopt these rules. If you weren't questioned, don't clarify. If your decision is final, don't justify. If you feel nervous, speak less, not more. Short sentences, neutral tone, no emotional padding. Let discomfort exist. Discomfort recalibrates hierarchy. Here's the truth most people miss. The person who explains the most is usually trapped inside someone else's frame. The person who explains the least creates the frame. And once you control the frame, you don't chase agreement. Agreement comes to you. So the next time you feel the urge to explain, pause and ask yourself, am I communicating or am I defending my existence? Because powerful people don't argue for space. They occupy it. If this changed how you see communication, subscribe to Mango Pep Talks. Less noise, more power, no explanations.